safe and sound. Why does it have to be that way? Every single day to feel this way.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your key. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit, ice cold, Trey Young.
My heart froze, my shit ice cold, Trey Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your key. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a sneeze. Bust you down in all the VV. Yeah, we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trey Young.
Shit, ice cold, Trey Young.
Yo, what's good, gang? It's your boy Demond in the building, man. What's popping with y'all tonight, family? Man, I came in here, want to hang out for about an hour with y'all, man. Want to share something with y'all, family. Let's check this out. Let's go over this. I want y'all to see something real quick. So this is an article that I was reading when we hired Quinn Snyder, right? I went and I went to some jazz groups and I went on everywhere just hunting down information. And I bring this up just so y'all can see, you know, how this is what happened when your front office and your coach and ownership, when they all not on the same sheet of music, this is the type of shit you end up with right here. This the type of shit you end up about right here. You feel me? No, Xavier, I ain't know that. The Warriors interested in DJ? Well, hell, let's talk. Let's talk. They can start with Kuminga. If Kuminga not in the deal, they might as well walk away. If Kuminga not in the deal, Warriors, there's no discussion to be had unless y'all got some amazing draft picks. You want Clay? Bro, Clay is a shell of himself, Harold. He is a shell of himself. Listen, Finesse, listen, Finesse. That ain't me. Grimes and Fournier, that ain't me. That's other Hawk fans. I don't want the niggas. I'm going to tell you that straight up. I don't want Grimes. I don't want Fournier. That's just me. Now, you're going to find some fans that'll take that deal. I ain't taking that deal. I keep Murray before I take that trash back, bro. You feel me? I'm not taking that shit back, man. What I'm telling y'all, man, listen. The Hawks, man, the Hawks do not have to make a trade. They do not have to trade Murray. Okay. They don't have to do it. You feel me? So, bro, I ain't just taking any old thing, man. Y'all better go and kick rocks for that. But look at this, though, man. Look at this. Look at it. Landry gonna hand y'all Murray. I ain't even gonna disagree with that, man. But look at this, man. Look at this. Let's go over this article real quick. Dennis Lindsey, he was the president of basketball for the Utah Jazz, right? Utah Jazz. Okay. Let's skip all this other crap because we don't care about him. Okay. Listen. He had issues. One of the issues is a long running disconnect between him and Quinn Snyder. Okay. He got hired in 2012. Okay. He hired Quinn Snyder. So Quinn Snyder was his coach. He hired him. Right. So it didn't take long for their relationship to deteriorate. You see it right here. But in the years that ensued, Snyder and Lindsey relationship deteriorated, creating distrust between the pair that impacted day-to-day Jazz operations. Okay, let's read. What did they disagree? Remember what I'm discussing. This is the front office. Okay. So matter of fact, my bad, gang. I forgot to salute everybody. My bad. Hold up. Let me start over. Salute to the homie Harold. Salute to my boy Torian. Salute to Harold. Oh, already did Harold. Salute to my guy Sports and Society Garage Gang in the building. Cool Joe. Salute to Crumb. Salute to Ladderman. Salute to Xavier. Salute to Finesse in the building. Salute to my guy Phil. Thanks for tapping in. I appreciate that. Salute to my guy Frank in the building, repping the Mavs. Salute to my guy, the Dixon Way Larry in the building. You feel me? Salute to my guy Dane. Salute to my guy Ticket. But yeah, let's continue to go over this. My guy Carlos in the building. Salute. Just in case anybody want to tap in, there you go. Because you know this channel is all about the fans having a voice. You feel me? They go to link if you want to chime in, right? So let me finish. So let's go. Let's finish this article, guys. Let's finish this article. Let me move out of the way. Would it be better? That no. This. How about this? Yeah, that'd be better. Okay. Y'all already know I'll be the garage. Okay, I'll be the garage. Okay, so let's finish. Okay, here. So Lindsey, remember, Lindsey is front office. Lindsey and the team's front office disliked Snyder's tendency to keep smaller, consistent rotations. Why did they not like that? Because it prevented end of bench players and prospects from getting playing time. Players that the front office believed in, or do what else? Right, raise the value of young talent like Dante Exum and Nigel Williams Goss. I said that wrong. Goss. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch what I just told? Did y'all read that? Smaller, consistent rotations, which prevented end of bench players, sound like AJ to me, right? And prospects, sound like AJ to me, from getting playing time that the front office believed in or wanted to raise the value of. Y'all feel me? Good, gang. So
it's good, bro.
Everything that I read, I want you to ask yourself, does this relate to the Hawks? Does any of this relate to the Hawks? Okay, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. Meanwhile, Snyder believed, frankly, that those players weren't NBA rotation caliber players, and said that these dudes can't help him win. Basically, would hamper his chances at winning. Snyder believed Lindsey didn't give his teams as much talent as possible and left holes on the roster unfulfilled, which limited his options in coaching, which became evident in the wake of the Jazz loss to the Clippers in the postseason that year. Does that relate to the Hawks? Okay. That relates. So when I read that, you know what I be thinking about? You know what I was thinking about? I was like, I wonder if he think AJ Griffin is rotation worthy. Because I don't even know why he don't even play him now. Okay. I don't even know why he don't play him. Okay. They tried to throw the little mental shit. I ain't never believe that shit. I believe what AJ going through is frustration due to lack of playing time. That's what I believe. And the fact that Quinn won't even send him to the G League it's wild. It's wild. But they don't have. But guess what they just did today? In 3 days, what do we do? You activated Kobe Buffkin,
Yep.
right? You activated him to do what? Come sit on the bench. So you promote him to Atlanta just to make him inactive for the game. Then Trey gets a concussion in the game. Today they put Trey in concussion protocol. So we down a point guard, right? What does the Hawks do? They send Kobe back to College Park. Why?
They sent him back?
Yeah. He just got sent back to College Park. Don't worry. You know I got you, Dane. You know I got you.
Yeah, I know they just called him up because of the thing, but I know they sent him back.
You ain't know that? Don't even I got you. Hold up. Hawks PR. Well, I got you. Because I don't want nobody think I'm up here bullshitting.
Yeah, we need the sources, bro. We need the sources.
Yeah, because I know how niggas is when it come to me. What your sources, Demond? So listen.
Yeah.
All right, let me stop sharing this real quick. Let me share this. Watch this. Boom. What'd that say right there?
Atlanta Hawks announced today guard Kobe Buffkin will be assigned to the College Park Skyhawks. 9 a.m. this morning.
What the? And Trey Young is not traveling with the team because today they put him in concussion protocol.
So it's going to be a lot of Patty Mills tomorrow?
I need someone to tell me why this guy, this is an opportunity to play him. You legit got a reason to play him, right? Legit. You're down Trey Young. And, guess what? My first round pick from this year is a point guard. Or they trying to turn him to a point guard. Whatever, he a damn guard.
I don't know why we got him, bro.
You telling me, Quinn Snyder is telling me right now that Patty Mills and Trent Forrest is a better option.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about that, man. I thought he was. I was prepared for him to play soon. Yeah, I didn't see this morning.
Listen, y'all. I be telling y'all, man. I be watching and paying attention to these guys, man. Watch this. You know how I think I posted up here and said it in the show a couple times. Kobe Buffkin ain't playing. People gonna come in here and give you hella excuses. Wait till DJ get traded. Why the fuck he can't play now? You telling me because DJ here, you can't find 5 minutes for this guy? That what you telling me? Man, y'all listen. Don't be falling for the mumbo jumbo. Do your own research. Okay? Do your own research. Why do I say that? Y'all remember when Seth Lundy was lighting it up in the G League? Y'all remember that?
Yeah, he barely plays, man.
Remember we got excited when they finally called him up? I was like, oh snap, we called up Seth Lundy. How many games y'all seen Seth Lundy in since we called him up?
Shit, bro. And all garbage time too. Well, mostly garbage time, yeah, too. Yeah, bro. Hey, look, man, this Quinn Snyder stuff has been so weird, dog. You want to give the coach the benefit of the doubt, but I've seen this man lose almost every challenge he takes. The rotations have been like so stagnant. You can call him out, and if we see it, the other team see it too. So they know, hey, look, Trey Young and Jalen Johnson are going out the 6:30 mark. All right, let's do this. It's simple strategy. I know they're going to be gone, and also I just don't see why, especially with the season the way it is. And the only thing I could think of is they're waiting for trades or whatever. But even then, it's like, bro, you can still get these guys some minutes and give them some NBA run. I don't know. I can't tell you, and I got no idea why AJ Griffin can't play over Wesley Matthews, who was getting minutes earlier.
Yep.
Garrison's a shooter, and he'll run at you. And so, the defense from AJ's been weird, but you can at least put him out there and give him a chance to play himself out the rotation.
Let me tell you what stick out to me, Dane. That's why I be on Quinn Snyder ass. Pause. He not even sending him to the G League. So if you a coach, right? And no, I'm the coach. Okay, Dane, you the player. And I come to you and say, Dane, the reason your minutes got cut is because I need you to work on your defense. Now you sitting on the bench for the next 10 games getting DNPs or coming in garbage time with 2 or 3 minutes game decided. You telling me you think you can fix or get better with your defense by sitting on the bench?
Nah, and you know they're not practicing that much in between games. We already heard it from a bunch of players.
Right.
They don't practice as much as they used to. So I don't know when you get that opportunity.
And he won't even send them to the G League.
So yeah, it's been making me question Quinn a little bit.
I'm telling you, man, somebody better.
Like I said, I gave him credit for that timeout. He didn't call. He let DJ hit that shit. But he's also done a lot of stuff that make me go, okay, dog, what are you actually doing here? Like, what's the actual plan? But maybe he's at odds with the front office, like already, like everybody else is, like all the other Hawks fans are. I don't know.
Listen, I told these Hawks fans, this front office on some. I've been trying to tell these cats, but see, you're still gonna have some of those fans, right? Who in the content creating space or whatever you want to call it, who they want to be like real, like journalists. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to have access. See, me, I can't do it because I'm too emotional. That's why I tell people I'm emotionally invested in the Hawks, so I don't have the patience, or I ain't gonna say professionalism because I can be professional, but I mean, like when we lose a game, I need when you leave Sadiq Bey out on that court like that,
man. Yeah, I'm like, bro, you can't put AJ in a small forward and see what can happen. He's 6'6", like 2 something. I would give him a try, at least.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think Sadiq Bey's hit a shot this year. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't seen.
I don't know about them threes, but he got a
3-point shot. A 3-point shot. He ain't hit. I don't
know about them threes. He dried in the damn. Let me be quiet, but he dried like the desert. You feel me?
Yeah, but I'm just like, has anyone seen it? Has anyone seen Sadiq Bey hit a 3-point shot? Does it actually happen?
He hit one against, was it Miami? I think he hit one. Man. He was like 1 for 8 or 1 for 7 or something like that.
Yeah, man. Try.
But I'm trying to tell these cats. That's why I'm saying, when I tell people this, man, I say, you know what? This the front office that got us into this mess.
Yeah.
Why would you trust them to get themselves out of it? I mean, they could get them. It depends. Like
ownership specifically for me, in my case.
Ownership putting pressure on the front office. Remember, they had that meeting after that game at home. We lost. We got blown out by the Wizards. Tony Russell had that meeting.
Yeah.
And word is, he was mad as shit at all of them. Mad as shit. So you know what that tell me? That tell me the owner and the front office not on the same sheet of music. Because it's not like the owner is expecting something else, not what he just saw in that court.
they probably sold him. They was like, yeah, we're gonna be good this season.
Yeah, they sold him. I told people that. And you know what's so funny? Like I be telling Matt, I used to tell Matt this, I used to tell everybody. Why would you be so confident in a general manager and assistant general manager who's never been in that position in any type of capacity, not a general manager, not an assistant. They ain't done it at the NBA level, ain't done it at the G League level. Why would you make him in charge of your franchise? And as a fan, why would you even believe this guy know what he's doing? When you get and you replaced a GM who was an assistant in a dynasty organization.
Yeah, bro. Our fate was sealed, man. Once we undermined Schlenk. If we just being honest about it.
That's what I've been telling Batten this whole time, bro. That's what I be telling them. But for some reason, fans got so much. Listen, man, I be trying to be honest with fans, bro. Trading Murray solves none of our issues, none. And a lot of people know it. That's why I asked them. So when we trade Murray, everything should be fixed. The defense should be good now. Is that what you telling me? It's the same thing they said about John Collins, Nate McMillan. And that's why I be on Quinn so hard right now. Pause. That's why I be on Quinn. Because really, I'm just trolling all them cats who blame 90%, everything, 90%, whatever, on Nate McMillan. When I told them it's the roster that's bad. Now that they don't have and now they use Murray as well. Last year they were using JC was the scapegoat last year.
Well, yeah, I mean, because JC was making too much money to be kind of okay. You know, he had stats comparable with, like, you know, Bobby Portis, but you're not paying Bobby Portis $25 million. But I understand. I wasn't all around on like the Hawks space to see what they were saying about him. You know, so but I was on the trade JC. I just didn't know they was going to salary dump him.
I could have told you that. That's why I said. That's why I was telling people. A good coach can find a way to make it work, right? A good coach can find a way. Listen, JC was making $25 million.
Yeah,
it ain't his fault. The fucking
no, it's not.
The owner gave him money. I would have signed the shit too and gave you nothing.
No, thanks. I would have signed it twice, bro. I'm with you on that.
And what kills me is that fans, it's the same thing they doing with Murray. They talk about Murray, but what I try to tell them is, why you not focus on the people who's getting the players? Why you not yelling and calling out the people in charge of saying, does this player work here? When you tell me a player don't fit that we traded for, your immediate frustration should be at the person who traded for him. Because if you as a fan can see that, how is him as an NBA executive in charge of team building make a move like that, bro?
They got caught up in the stats. They saw he made an all defense. You know what they probably did? They probably went to Basketball Reference, saw he made an all defensive team, led the league in steals. I think maybe one time, scored 20 points a game. And was like, yeah, that's our guy, without really acquiring for fit and stuff like that.
No, I'm gonna tell you, Dane. A lot of people gonna try to tell you they went to him. They asked for Murray because of his defense. That's not why they went after Murray. They went for Murray because we needed another ball handler because we just got our ass whipped by Miami.
After the Miami series that
was the priority. Another ball handler. That was the priority. Right?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Watch this. The reason people say he don't fit with Trey, and I be like, but what you mean he don't fit? Well, we need a guy who could defend. And you know what I'm thinking to myself? Then the front office should have made that the priority. I need a guy who can defend first.
Yeah, they just went the wrong direction. They went offense instead of defense. They went offense instead of defense.
Exactly. See, people gonna sit here and try to sell you on they went after him after his defense. That's not why they went after him. When you realize they went after him because we needed a ball handler, now it makes sense because you're like, well, if we needed a defensive first guard, right? This is how dumb our front office is. You already had one on the roster, dummy. DeLon Wright that you let leave.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Speak. I'm pissed we let him go.
They don't know what they're doing. Every time
Bro,
they make a
speak.
move, is to fix some shit they've already fucked up.
DeLon Wright should still be on the Hawks roster right now. He should still be here.
It's so crazy when you hear people say, we need a defensive minded guy. You had one, you let him leave, motherfucker.
We don't know why either. Yeah, the front office has like been clear that they kind of just like, you know, they just feeling around for stuff. They don't really know how to build a team, and that's why, you know, they'll be like, I'm on the basketball YouTubes and stuff, and they'll be talking about the Hawks and Trae Young's in it because it's like, well, he's the leader of the team, he's the best player, and it's like how we failed to build around him.
You know,
because we went.
You know why we failed to build around him, Dame? I'm gonna tell you. Because our owner got impatient.
Facts.
And he
met conference finals run.
He never let what's my guy name? He never let Travis finish what he started.
It's a fact, bro.
You can't give a guy the job and then interfere and then get mad when you don't get the results. Because now your interference was a variable in the reason we got some of these results. I don't see your ass firing yourself as the owner, though, do we? So then he thinks it's smart to say, I'm going to put my son in charge and Landry Fields in charge. So, Dame, I ask you, Dame, you got kids?
Nah, I ain't got no kids yet, bro.
Okay. But if you had, listen, you sound like a real guy. I'm sure if you had kids, you'd be a real responsible parent, right?
I like to think so.
If you was going to leave your kid somewhere, say you and the girlfriend, you and the wife, just going down the street for a night at the restaurant, and you ask for babysitters, and people say, I know a babysitter. They've been babysitting my kids for 5 years. And then somebody be like, hey, dang, I know a babysitter. He just started last week. Who you going to
give me the experience. I'm going for the experience.
So ask yourself, why did he let Travis leave to put his son, who was in real estate, and Landry Fields, who's never been a GM at any level? He's never even held the title of an assistant general manager. And people wonder why we can't win shit.
That's why.
Yeah, say again, my bad.
No, I'm with you. I'm just saying. So like, that's why we don't know what direction we're going in right now, because right now I got to look at our record real quick. I know we just lost the last game, but
yeah, we got blown out by 20 by the Cavs.
Yeah, but we're 6 games under 500. 18-24. Murray's in trade rumors. Clint Capella's in trade rumors.
Everybody except Jalen.
Everybody's in trade rumors, where because of the underperforming of the roster. But right now we're in Hawks fans. Right now we're in limbo because it's like, okay, are we waiting for trades? Are we waiting for Quinn? What are we waiting for right now? So we don't know what the direction is right now,
bro.
And I put that on the front office, man, because they're just throwing this out here, kind of.
They're trying to keep their job, man.
Yeah.
They trying to keep their job. That's why I put a post up about, I don't know, maybe a week ago, and I begged Tony Ressler, do not let Landry and Kyle Korver make any fucking moves, because they only doing it to save their job. And I'm gonna tell you, it's not going to work, because I guarantee you, they told Tony Ressler we supposed to be competing right now.
Yeah.
Maybe not for a championship, but we should be
at least
5 games over 500.
Yeah, at least we would get him into the playoffs or something like that,
So now what they're gonna try to do is they're gonna try to flip Murray, but the issue is, see, you want to get this shit's stupid. Let me explain this shit. They want to get picks because for some reason they think they're going to trade for some big ass free agent. And I asked people, who the fuck we gonna get? Name
That's
me a
what I'm
big
wondering.
agent who came here, right? First
Saying
of all, they got to be. You don't know who's available. We got what 4, 5, 6 months to the end of the season. You don't know who available. So you willing to trade Murray to get picks and some young dude that you're probably not going to keep and some expiring contracts. You get to the offseason. What do you tell Trey Young when you can't get nobody? You got to start the season with goddamn
the
with
same
Trent
roster.
Forrest,
Yeah.
with Bogey. That's why I said it's smarter for them. What they should do is say, hey, Quinn, I need your best to try to make this shit work. Okay. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. Please put Buffkin in the rotation. Okay. You really only need to be playing niggas we gonna keep next year. We know who's gonna be here next year.
Facts on that. That means anybody on a rookie contract.
Yeah.
And then pretty much our star players pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know, he can sit in the bench, bro.
They should be traded.
He should be traded.
He should be in trade rumors right now because he's expiring. He didn't take the offer we gave him before the season started. You know what's gonna happen?
What do we offer him?
We offered a little less than a combo. I want to say 16, 15 million per. He looking for 20. He ain't gonna get fucking 20, especially after the shit he's doing now.
Not after this season, bro.
But we're not gonna keep him. So why are you not trying to move off of him? With Bogey playing the best he ever gonna this is highest value ever gonna get, bro.
Yeah, I would trade
Why
Bogey.
He should be in multiple rumors back. It should be a bidding war. Now, I'm not gonna say there isn't because I don't know. I'm just on the outside looking in. I'm just going off. I haven't seen enough reports that I think should be out there, right? And I'm gonna tell you why shit not happening. It's because the front office is undecided what they're going to do. On one hand, you told the owner we should be better than what we are. On another hand, a real non-biased basketball fan will sit there and tell you probably need to rebuild a roster correctly this time around Trey if that's your goal. They stuck in the middle. They know we probably need to blow this shit up for real, but they know the owner ain't finna ride because they know they want to keep their job. So what they're probably waiting for is somebody to make them an offer for Murray that they can't refuse. That way they cover their ass. Well, hey, boss, listen. They gave us 8 first. They came into a Rudy Gobert type deal. They gave us 4 picks and 3 dudes. What I'm supposed to say no? You know what I'm saying? They're trying to cover their ass. They waiting for that supreme offer. Because they don't know what the fuck, they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do.
Yeah, it's a mess, man.
I ain't found a Hawk fan yet who could tell you what direction we heading in and say it with confidence. And we'll put money on it.
Yeah, that's my point. We don't know what direction we in, bro. You talking about free agents? Who's really coming up? If Siakam don't re-sign with Indiana, I mean it's up in the air.
And shit, and
but it's like
him and Halliburton already couldn't find out Halliburton had been in contact with Siakam the whole fucking time.
Damn, bro, I didn't know that.
I used to say that. I say, bro, I would have Trey on the phone calling everybody. Murray, call this dude, call this. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know Halliburton and Siakam was like that, bro. I didn't know.
Yeah, man, that dude that Siakam talking about staying out there. I'm like, God, he ain't for real.
See, he told you he wasn't going to re-sign with anybody that's like, that little leverage. But I mean, if he resigns, that's who else. I'm saying like free agent wise, who else can we actually look at?
Or that could have, that shit could have been playing.
It could have been. It could have colluded.
Yeah, that could have been playing. That could have been. Siakam could have been like, I'm denying all these cats because I want to go to Indiana. And all Indiana probably was doing was just seeing what offers was coming across the table. Okay. We can give you something. We can beat that offer.
He's probably looking at us trying to offer Hunter and whoever, and was like, yeah, no problem. We can beat that.
Yeah.
Because we gave our picks away already.
And that's why I know that same thing. I put that on Twitter too. I said, hey, we could have been in a Siakam. Maybe Siakam would have been here in the off season if we didn't blow the picks on Murray.
It's a fact, bro.
But for some reason, the same dudes who blew our draft capital, people think these the same dudes who can fix it. That's why when you be in the spaces or you'll come in here and see some people say shit, and I'll be sitting here like, it's no way you can believe these dudes. I'm talking about the front office information that they got. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
why do y'all believe in these guys, bro? They have shown you they don't know what they're doing. What else do they need to show you? You need to wait for Trey Young to say, I'm going to trade my ass, get me the fuck up out of here, out of Loserville.
Man, I'm always on a wait and see approach. I mean, Landry's been on the job like 10 months. Now it's true, he ain't got no experience. That is true. But what I will say is he did a good job with the Okongwu and DeJounte Murray deals. I don't know about the Kobe Buffkin pick because I was just like, well, I mean, he's another guard, pretty guard heavy right now. But it is what it is. You know, he can. You know, it's like, you know, I mean, we all saw it in the draft when that little video where he was like, oh my God, yes, we got him. And I'm like, bro, another 6'5" guard? Like, what were we? So, but you know.
And you know what make it bad? You know what make the Buffkin pick bad? It's nothing we needed.
Nah.
He could have addressed so many needs. You know we lacking size. You know we lack defensively. We was bad last year defensively. We gave up 122 points a game to the Celtics in the playoffs.
Shit was sad.
And he didn't invest nothing that could help us now.
And you know what the thing was? He looked like he was actually like supposed to be like a little two-way guard, but he's not. He's not
we
playing.
Don't know because they won't.
He's not
play
playing. Yes, but he's not playing. He could be impactful. We just don't know. He's not playing.
Right. And that's why when people say, well, when Murray get what the hell Murray got to do with playing this guy 10 minutes? He's playing Patty Mills. Harrison Matthews. You telling me
he can't Patty Mills, man.
He can't get 2 minutes from them, 5 from Sadiq.
Yeah,
Sadiq, come on, man. I don't know why people love defending this fucking front office and coach. This bullshit, bro.
Let me ask you a question though. Now I forgot about Sadiq, bro, but we're talking about him. Does that mean we missing DeAndre Hunter more than we thought, or like, is it like
Matt, bro. I told Matt. I went and looked at the numbers, bro.
I was off the DeAndre Hunter train because you know he just kind of he's solid, but he's not like a guy, you know.
We
the guy you need,
bro. Without DeAndre Hunter,
whew. Are we over 500 with him?
But then look on the downside, the dude just missed. Tomorrow night gonna be his 14th straight game he missed.
They said two. They said 2 weeks, didn't they?
He unreliable, bro. He unreliable. And guess what? The Hawks front office started was smart.
Yeah, give him that extension.
Bro, this shit, I don't see how people don't understand how this shit is so fucking stupid. You wonder why we can't win? This why we can't win.
Yeah, it's the front office. And it's part I put it on the fans too, man, because they don't want to run the Hawks like the winners like Boston and them do. They want to run it like, you know, oh, we drafted him. Well, let's try to appease these guys. Bro, if he's not showing what he needs to show, give him what he's worth in the market value. That's why when the Okongwu contract was coming up, people was like, oh man, we're gonna have to pay Okongwu. And I'm like, pay him what? He's a backup center, bro. Give him like a 4-year 60, he'll be all right. And what they do, they gave him a 4-year 68, some 60, something like that. So I'm like, yo, pay these guys what they're worth. Don't be afraid of them leaving. Because they're not doing anything here. What are they gonna do somewhere else? Like, just pay these guys what they're worth. Stop being afraid they're gonna just leave you for nothing.
They should not extended Hunter. They should have let him test the market.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get shit for Hunter. But what I suggested was play him off the bench. And I'm only doing that to preserve his career with his knees. If I can get Hunter, I'd rather have Hunter come off the bench 15, 20 minutes for 75 games than him playing 30 minutes, 40 games. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel you on that. I'm on the trade, but if they want to do that with
Hunter,
Hunter,
you ain't getting that. Dame, he made $22 million over the next 3 years at $22 million per. You paying a guy $22 million like Hunter? who unreliable. 1 year he gonna give you 70 games. Next year he can give you 50.
Yeah,
Can't
man,
say
that's
giving you
just not
nothing for that,
easy.
bro. That's why I said just bring him off the bench, preserve
Yeah,
his knees in his career.
because you're right. Because otherwise, otherwise it probably would end up being another John Collins salary dump situation where we take back,
And that was super
you
fucking stupid.
know, we take
That's
back,
one of the dumbest things I ever seen a front office do, bro.
it's because they held on to him for too long. They had him in
Dump the
trade rumors for 3
guy,
years.
dump the guy who actually one could play basketball and two wanted to be here, and just don't not trade him and get something that useful. They really salary dump. Got a $25 million trade exception. They're not going to use it.
Yeah, people called it out, man. They're not going to use that trade exception.
I said it the first day. I don't think I was really on Twitter last year like that. I can't remember. But I said it. I said, bro, when teams get those big ass, they rarely use all of it. They might use like 5 million, but they never use all those big trades. Never. But here we go. Man, we got that TPE. We gonna do this. First of all, your owner cheap than a motherfucker. So I mean,
yeah, bro, afraid to go into the tax, but that's how you win a chip. We've seen it. That's how you win. All the teams at the top are in the tax, so they're paying their players a lot of money.
I'm telling
that's
you,
how it is. We know how it is.
But you got to be able to get them. Now I really wish I was a fly on the wall because I would love to know why we didn't get Siakam. He wasted the whole fucking offseason chasing this guy. I would love to know why they didn't trade with us. The real reason. I've heard some stuff. I don't know how true it is, but
I mean, I don't know. I haven't. The only thing I know is Masai is like he wants to, a haul for anything really. So I don't know if he was afraid to give up too much. Because I heard they might have wanted Jalen Johnson. I don't know.
Hell no, you keep Siakam, man, for that shit.
Yeah, but that
want to hear something funny? Want to hear something crazy?
What's up?
Remember when people were saying we get Siakam because he a good two-way guy, right?
Yeah.
He can defend. He gonna help us get better on the defensive side of the ball. How about I went to look at his individual defensive rating, right? It was 118. Guess what that shit is with the Pacers? The couple games he played with the Pacers.
What is it?
It's already 120.
God damn, they got worse.
And the reason I'm using that is because your individual defensive rating comes from you playing with everybody on the team, because it varies from who's on the court. But it just goes to show you, like, a team like the Pacers who didn't play defense before he got there ain't playing that shit while he there. So now I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder if this dude really would have helped us defensively.
It's hard to say. I know he's switchable. Like he can in theory guard a bunch of positions because he is pretty like quick on his feet. But I don't know, man. Defense is like one of those things you really have to watch and see a player. In basketball, it's hard to. You can't use a stat really. I haven't seen to really like define somebody's defense. It's mostly eye test stuff, man. Like you can see Trey Ole defense. You can see Trey playing free safety.
Hey,
you can see DeJounte gambling for steals.
That should be so funny when people tell me he don't play free safety, man. Yeah. I'll be like, what? I'll be like, what you looking at? I said, bro, just come to one of my watch alongs. I'll point this shit out during the game. I'll be like, y'all, watch this. He gonna go in the paint and let the guy just drift off while I don't know what he doing in the paint, just run around.
It's a weird defensive scheme we run, bro. He tries to switch onto a shooter onto the corner every time. But like that takes like some crazy coordination and communication. And I think the players at the NBA level are too fast for that kind of stuff. You saw Max Strus was still, even, when we played Cleveland, he was still going at him. He was still driving into the paint. So it doesn't really matter. Like, these guys are NBA pros. There's nobody you can hide on really on a defensive floor. Because if he goes off from too far, he's not contesting a shot. Bro, it was funny as hell. Trey contested a shot to the side of somebody. So my wife's on the side of me watching the game, watching me talk shit about Trey. I'm like, bro, he's on the side. And so I asked her to put her hand up to the side of my face while I shot, pretend to shoot. I didn't even see her. That's not a contest. That kind of stuff, like you, so you can't be drifting off into the paint if you're Trey Young. I don't know. He's so smart on the offensive end, and on defense, he just acts like he don't know what to do.
Man, listen. I don't know why he just don't make him play, dude.
I would say, yeah, just man up, bro. Get into somebody.
We know what they're gonna. The best thing about it, we know what the other team gonna try to do. They're gonna try to get the switch on Trey and take advantage of Trey. But what that does, at least that gives you something to game plan for. Okay, we know when they get the ball down, they're gonna try to switch. They're gonna try to get the mismatch on Trey. So when they do this, we're gonna do A, B, C, and D. Something to that effect. But I really believe that I think our defense gets better if he just guard a man.
I would say so too. But the problem is just like I saw him and what Cleveland was doing, they were running like I don't know, I guess guard pick and rolls or something, or guard shoot. They were putting whoever Trey was on in a pick and roll, and they would both, Burry and Trey would both make the wrong decision. They would either stick with the guy, and they would leave the shooter open. So I'm like, is that a communication thing too? Like if you just man up or just say I switch or I'm switching or I'm not switching, it would be better for sure. Not the free safety, Trey, go grab a shooter in the corner defense that he wants to play. That we seen that shit has not been working the last like 3 years.
But see, and that's what I'm saying, finisher. I know it's the scheme, but a part that Dame did point out, the scheme, you gotta communicate even in the scheme. But when they run pick and roll, when they run the pick and roll on you, like it don't take much. You almost don't really gotta talk. When they run that pick and roll, boom, 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 right? You know, if you guard in the screener when they start that action, you can see if your guy running to the screen and don't beat it, you automatically know your first look should be to the ball.
Yeah, switch. You switch.
It should be straight to the ball, and then because what you want to do is stop the ball. If the dude, because if you stop the ball when that screener trying to move, now you can recover back on your guy. While the dude who was guarding the ball handler originally, now he can get back in position. Why? What type of it don't take much to figure that out. Why we can't figure it out as professionals is crazy. Like, why? It's wild to me. It's wild to me.
The defensive woes is wild,
Clint
man.
will come out. And another thing about the scheme, why does he have Clint all the way at the perimeter, bro? Like, Clint be getting switched off on guards. I'd be like, bro, this shit ain't fair. This ain't fair. You can't have Clint out there on a guard at the 3-point line. Like, why does Quinn do that? Like, why not come up with something that can work with the talent that you have on hand? You know Clint can't do that. I'm sure Clint probably be telling the coach, I could do it, coach. I could do it. We know you can't do it. But he still does it. I don't understand, bro. I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? But like I'll put all the blame on the front office. All of it. All of it. I don't blame no players because the players ain't asked to come.
Players just got to play.
Yeah, I didn't see Murray say, hey, Atlanta, come get me. I can't find that. We went and got him. We go get this guy and then make him the scapegoat. Like, that shit is crazy to me.
Yeah, the front office, man. If you just go over the last few years, man, the front office has been they failed to build around it, man, and everybody knows it. And so now everybody knows the Hawks are desperate. So now we getting scraps for every single trade idea. We might be able to get something good for Bogey, but everybody else, man.
You right, White Mike. You right. I'm telling people when we trade Murray, this shit finna get real ugly. It's gonna get real ugly. Cause now with Murray, where you getting that other 25 and 5 from? Who gonna give it to you?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, and I've been on the Murray doesn't fit. I don't think because You know why? He doesn't fit because we went for ball handling, balls, and instead of defense. So it's like we know I'm like, okay, we don't need him on the team, but at the same time, everyone else knows that, and we're not gonna get shit when we trade him. If we trade him. Now,
That's
an
facts,
idea you said that I didn't mind too much was like holding on to him into the off season, and then maybe once his new money kicks in,
and see what you can do from
maybe
there.
we can see. But I mean, it just depends, that if the front office is in panic mode like we think they are or not, because they might just try to do something just to do it.
See, they on panic
And
mode.
it might not make sense, but I don't think there's no trade that makes us better this season.
No,
There's not one.
There is
Because
none.
no one's disgruntled right now. I mean, Siakam was the only one.
So why even put your now? I understand. Don't get me wrong. I understand as a general manager, you're gonna listen to all offers. I understand that part.
Got
But
to.
the parts about, first of all, they need to control who be leaking stuff. Cause that shit about everybody
Bro.
available, they gotta come out and nip that in the bud, bro.
I don't know what it is about Hawks media, bro, but the weirdest stuff gets leaked. You remember before the playoff game or play-in game, and they saying, "Oh, Trey's gonna get traded." And I'm like, bro, it's the postseason. He's not even up to get traded. We didn't play the game, so it's like it's weird stuff like that comes out about the Hawks. It makes me like be upset at the media, but I don't know if it's somebody leaking stuff or not. But it's I don't know, man.
Like, I don't know why they excuse me, I don't know why they don't address it. You ain't got to go into no detail. They could have said something simple as Trae Young is not available for any trade. Thank you. Boom.
They sent like I think they sent the entire the whole front office out there to reassure him of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
I mean, nip that shit in the bud, man.
Just keep it cool, keep it moving, all that stuff.
Nip that shit in the bud, but they just let shit ride. But I just be telling cats, man, people, y'all asking for something. Some of y'all ain't built for. Some of y'all not built for what you're asking for. Because when we trade Murray, hey, and Buffkin, Jalen, Trey, that ain't winning you nothing. You're not winning shit with them three.
Yeah, the hope is in the short term we lose, but we come back next season with a little soft rebuild. That's literally that's the plan. But it's how
you gonna do that?
It's not through the draft.
You're gonna trade Murray. Say you take the Knicks, unless they trade Murray for another all-star, bro. Listen, that shit ain't happening. This shit finna get worse. And I don't think a lot of fans know what they're asking for. It reminds me of when Falcon fans was tired of Matt Ryan. That's what it reminds me of. And now guess what? Now the Falcons still running around here trying to find a motherfucking quarterback. So, I mean, but hey, like I told people, I'm here for it. I've been through worse. So, I mean, I'm just trying to save people their time. I'm trying to save you some time. You do not want to trade Murray and think we're going to go in the offseason and get some motherfucker all NBA players.
Yeah, I don't know there's no one available.
How do you even believe that?
There's no one available, I don't think.
What's good, Larry?
Somebody would have to switch up as soon as the playoffs is over or something.
Oh, he froze.
Oh, shit.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Larry.
I can kind of hear him.
He can come back.
But
I'm trying to tell y'all fans, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this plan is bullshit. I'm telling you, right? Don't let them trick you, man. Don't let them. You really think we're gonna trade Murray? I need somebody who believes in the front office to answer this. You really believe they're gonna trade Murray? And out of all the trade offers you see, what's the best one? The Knicks? You telling me they're gonna get Grimes, Fournier, some picks, and then you telling me they're gonna go in the offseason and flip that into an all NBA? Get the fuck out of here! Come on,
that don't even make sense because nobody's gonna want. No one's gonna want Fournier. No one's gonna want Fournier.
And he expiring, so you're gonna have cap space for nothing.
It's cap space, but players don't go into free agency. They sign their contracts and ask for trades out. Free agents are like mid-tier players. You know what I'm saying? Like the best guy you can hope to get is
At
like
least,
a
if you
Buddy
keep Murray,
Hield.
if
You
you
know what I'm
keep
saying?
Murray, Dame, at least if don't shit happen next year, at least you starting the year off with two decent motherfucking players, maybe three if Jalen gets better.
Still be
But can
mid though.
you
That's the
imagine,
problem.
Dave? Can you imagine starting the season? We just traded Murray. We got 2 or 3 first round picks. You got another year Grimes. You got Grimes, and you got Trey as your guards. Hunter, the same shit except you got Grimes. Does that make us any better?
We might win like 39 games.
If that.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, man, don't let this front office fool
We might
y'all.
not win 39 games this season.
Yeah,
while
that's a
y'all
fact.
there.
That's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
Don't let
It's
these
crazy.
dudes fool y'all. Let me
I
tell
had
y'all
us at
something, chat. Let me
45.
tell y'all what's crazy. Y'all never sit back and think and be like, you know what? This is how you build around Trae Young. You never say that to yourself and say, you get this player here, you get this player, you get that player, and then woo, 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 woo. You never sat there and say that to yourself and then immediately think to yourself, why the fuck the pros who getting paid, why they can't do this shit? Why they can't figure this shit out? That's their job and they're not doing it. Straight up. They're not doing it. You really got faith in them trading Murray. You really believe they got a plan right now?
No, they don't.
Nah, not a
Not
good
at
one.
all.
You really believe, y'all really believe that these dudes that instead of talking about the play, instead of talking about them, you talk about the player, but it's these dudes' fault who put us in this situation. You really believe because they go and get Chris Grant? Oh, that's a different thing. Bruh, name me a good general manager who had to go get a motherfucking I don't even think he a mentor. You know what I think Chris Grant is? Oh, I don't even think he a consultant. You know what I think he is? I think he hit a double check Landry and them. Second guy, hey, why you doing that shit? And I bet you money, and I don't know this shit. I bet you money that Chris Grant reports straight to Tony Russell.
Probably.
I bet you
bringing
he
him in.
do. I bet you he the one. I bet he reports straight. Hey, Mr. Russell. Hey, your general manager say he want to trade Murray. Forgot they I don't know, some random dude. He want to trade him to a nigga in the G League, some crazy shit like that. I just thought you should know that
But
before.
at least Chris Grant got experience, man.
I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't think some of these Hawks fans, y'all ain't ready for years of losing, bro. You ain't ready for it. Hey, if you tripping now, you ain't seen. Wait till we move Murray, and you see they don't get shit in the off season.
It's gonna be like when Trey was playing by himself without John Collins.
Yeah.
John Collins was hurt, but when he was out for PEDs for 25 games.
Yeah, man, that was
Remember how
sad,
Trae
dog.
Young started off that bad because all the teams was just,
Yeah, it was the same as his rookie
eyeballing
season.
him. Yeah, exactly. And then once John Collins came, you could see the production come up because he actually had someone who could be a lob threat. We already screwed. I mean,
yeah.
We're waiting on the
there
trades.
was no trade was going to happen that was going to correct this team and fix the season. What it could be is if you collect the assets, and I keep going back to Jonathan Kuminga. He ain't gonna be no sell all end all, but I know he could be a piece for the future.
Yeah,
You
I
see what
agree
I'm
with
saying?
that.
I think he could be a piece for the future. So if I got to take CP3 contract on just to get him, maybe they want to move off that or take Klay Thompson contract because they're gonna move on from him anyway. If I got to do that, then fine. Klay shooting 28 and 27%. Conversely, for the field and 3-point line. So yeah,
You said 28 and 27, too.
yes. Klay Thompson, he's having a horrible season.
And
He
you
fell
know the
off the
Warriors ain't
cliff.
getting no extension either.
Yeah, exactly. But that's a salary dump. I'm fine with that.
You believe he really wanted the Warriors to give him another $40+ million contract? Like,
Yeah,
are
he
you
did.
serious?
He did.
Like, nigga,
He
this
did.
ain't 2017. Like, bro, you done
I
lost
feel
the
you.
step.
I respect Clay though. He did come back from the season ending injuries, but 20 something percent is crazy. I didn't even look at the
exactly.
stats. I didn't look
Yeah,
at the
so
stats.
so if we would have to take that contract just to get Kaminga, then go ahead and do it. Go ahead
They
and
need
do
to,
it.
hey, I'm telling you, they need to start the fuck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. They need to start over. They need to start over. They need to sit down, and I mean start over from having a meeting with the coach, the owner, where they all sit down, come up with this plan, 2-3 year plan, whatever, right? And I only say 2 or 3 because that's probably all you really gonna have left with Trey Young. For he said, "Hey, nah, I need to get out
I
of here."
think if stuff don't turn around, Trey's gonna ask for a trade next season.
Bro, let me
I can
tell
see
you,
it. I can see it, especially
every
if they
day,
trade DeJounte.
every day he go to the facility. Every day he come to the game. You know who you see up in there, y'all? Dominique. What Dominique do? Dominique gave us how many good ass years, legendary years,
9, and then they trade him.
and ain't got shit, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you don't want to be. Look, man, you know
3
what the
years,
Hawks did?
3 years at best you got with Trey. If we not in a conference fighter within 3 years,
He's up out of here.
yeah. I think
Um,
he's gonna be a professional and just let the contract run out.
No, I think he's gonna ask for a trade out. Nobody wants to be Dame Lillard. Not this generation anyway. What I will say is Atlanta Hawks, with trading so much for DeJounte Murray, literally created Portland of the East. Instead of doing Golden State of the East, we created the Portland Trail Blazers of the East. You had 2 point guards who basically couldn't really feed off each other on most parts. Even though I would say McCollum is a way better shooter and scorer
Yeah,
than DeJounte
McCollum.
Murray ever could be. But
Because
DeJounte is more of a point guard. So you had 2 scoring guards up in Portland with Dame and McCollum. And now down here you got 2 facilitators. So it's just like it's kind of the same thing, just different ends of the spectrum. That's what we did. And the thing is, for everyone who doesn't like Trey or whatever, and you thinking, even if you don't like Trey, the most logical way to really rebuild is to trade Trey Young. But do you trust Landry to get the absolute best deal for Trey Young? Also,
Fuck no, I want Landry fired, bro. Go back. I've been saying fire the dude.
God damn.
yeah,
I've been saying fire Landry Field for at least 6 months, bro. Ask Matt.
I don't even think Landry's the problem here, Demond.
I would agree with Larry.
The problem is the owner.
He ain't been here long enough. I don't think.
That's why I'm saying. I think the owner has learned his lesson. He needs to get.
I don't think he did.
He
Man.
needs to get an experienced general manager who knows what they're doing. He has. He has done Travis Slink wrong. He tried to ride with his son and Landry, and I think he's starting to see. That's why he had that meeting with their ass.
Yeah,
and cursed their ass out. Because he's starting to see, like, well, God, I should have just kept up the professional, the experienced guy here. I'm listening to y'all ass, and you got me worse than what he had me in.
No, he listened to his son.
That's what
the problem.
He kicked Nick out the meeting. That's what I was told.
But
He kicked his son out.
But
He
it's
told
too
them
late.
cats, he told them, y'all report to me. I'm the boss, not him. Bruh.
Well, he shouldn't have put his son there.
Like, why you put him there then? That don't make no sense.
That's the problem, man.
I said, why
this
you
is
mad?
The problem with
you the one who did the shit, dummy.
Exactly.
Like that's not a billionaire move right there.
No, yeah, you wonder how you got the
billion.
billion.
You don't become a billionaire and not know what the fuck you doing. That's why I'm like, bro, why would a billionaire? Like, I understand getting your son involved, which what I would have did. My son would have been the assistant under Travis. And guess what I'm telling Travis? I'm like, hey, make sure he don't do nothing that's important. Okay, you handle all that shit. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Just let him take on. Ooh. Because at the end of the day, as a billionaire, I still want to make a return on my investment with these season tickets and all this other mumbo jumbo, the haircuts and other bullshit. But I'm 100% with y'all on that. How you gonna be mad? That's what I would be thinking too. If I was a fly on the wall while he yelling, I'm like, nigga, you hired him. You fired
him. And you put your son in a
Yeah.
position of power. They basically got the GM who was supposed to be the architect of this. Right. I mean, basically had him walk out after you just gave him the president job. I don't know no one who walk away from a multi-million-dollar deal 6 months after you signed it. You know what I'm saying? So just
He
for
got his
me,
money. You know they paid him, right? He got
oh
his
yeah, I
money.
know they paid him. Yeah.
He got his money.
He got his money because if they didn't pay him, he look, man, the look, Travis Slink is not going to be able to get a reputable GM to come in here because his name is
Facts.
Mud. He is being called a meddler. You think Travis Slink ain't telling all his colleagues about him?
Yeah, he know he got the connections.
I've been
Yeah,
saying
like
that,
come
bro.
on, man.
People don't believe me when I tell them that. I be like, bro, it's just like with Quinn Snyder. I said, wait. I said, y'all really believe Quinn took this job and he ain't talked to Nate McMillan now one time? I said, y'all crazy. But that's the first thing I'm doing. Oh,
Mhm.
who's the former coach? Because you know, coaching is a fraternity.
Yeah, you call him up and see what's up.
Yeah. You don't think it's
Yeah.
weird that he got like executive privileges in his top? He did that for a reason. Guess who didn't have that in theirs? Nate McMillan. So Nate
Okay.
McMillan, he was powerless. Landry actually, I don't know how much he has, but he got some influence in that organization.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, listen. Chad, listen to me. Don't trust these cats, bro. Don't trust them. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all already wondering where AJ at.
The bench,
Y'all
bro.
already wondering where Seth Lundy at. You know
I
what's so
don't
funny
know
about Seth Lundy?
who's more missing, AJ or Terry Fontenot.
Hey, that shit crazy, bro. You know what's tripping me out about the Falcons, man? You know what's tripping me out?
I'm sorry,
Bro,
man. Don't do it. They're
they
gonna
be
get mad
having
in the chat.
every day they interview the coach, bro. Every damn day. How many of these motherfuckers they gonna interview, bro?
I don't know, man. It's
They
musical
better,
chairs
hey,
right now.
Falcons, y'all, did they interview a black guy yet? You know y'all got
Yeah,
that
yeah, they
diversity.
have. They not
Okay,
already fulfilled the Rooney Rule. They
okay.
just gonna do it more. They're gonna overdo it because they already know they
I'm
won't
gonna
build.
tell them Falcons,
Yeah,
but
bro. I ain't watched the Falcons since we lost the Super Bowl, bro.
you ain't missing
So I
nothing.
don't know. I don't know
Boy,
what's been going on.
hell, I can deal with the Falcons more than the Hawks. These motherfucking Hawks, bro.
Yeah, I think the owner of the Hawks is more of a meddler than Arthur Blank. This guy is literally putting family members in positions of power to veto trades
Yeah,
and to
shout out to
push trades
nepotism,
through.
bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I
Shout
need to
out to
be a
nepotism,
billionaire.
bro.
I need to be a
You
billionaire so I can play damn
just walk in
Madden
and get a
2K for real.
bro, that's what
Man,
it
let
is.
me buy the Hawks.
Walk in and get a GM job. That's
And just
crazy.
wake up. You know what's so crazy being an owner? You could just wake up and be like, call your homeboy and be like, hey man, you want Kevin Durant? What you got? That's
Like
crazy.
it's
Think about
like it
that.
is 2K.
Yeah, you just wake up like, oh, let me call Dane. Dane, you might own the Clippers. I'm like, hey man, what's up, man? You gonna give me Kawhi? What's up, man? What you doing today?
Hey, yeah, wrestler on Trade Finder right now, bro. On 2K, he looking for something, bro. That's
You're
what
like,
I
hey,
be
y'all,
doing when I be rebuilding.
is this work?
Also,
This work?
guys, do you think that's why the GM community is giving us such crappy deals also because of the way they did Travis?
Yeah, they
Now
probably
you
don't
think
fuck
about
with
that,
us.
did
They
That
probably
and
don't fuck with us. Yeah.
inexperience. I told Matt that. I said, Matt, let me tell you something. You not just lost Travis Slink. I said, he got 20 years of connections in the GM game.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody might owe him a couple favors. You know what I'm saying? He might know some agents personally where he get. That's what I be talking about. This Landry, they don't have no cachet within the game. None.
No, that's why they getting the raw end of the
Hell,
deal.
Landry
Yeah, bro.
Fields won't even a good player.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't even like him as a Clipper. So yeah,
So it ain't even like he got some hookups. Oh, that's Landry Field, man. Come on, man. He hired dudes who had zero experience. That's crazy to me, bro. That's not billionaire moves right there. Mm-mm. And now we're
Yeah,
suffering because now we're
yeah.
gonna sit here and watch them trade Murray, and then fans gonna act like they cool with the shit. but they're not gonna understand that the losing is going to continue after this season.
Yeah, it's kind of like what that dude said. He said they was kicking the can down the road, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we make these trades, but no one's really coming up in free agency. The draft is looking a little slight.
You don't own your draft picks after the. I mean, you don't own control of your picks after this year for the next 3. Come
So yeah,
on,
you're
man. We in a fucked up position, bro.
they're pretty much betting like that someone's going to become available.
And then if
very soon,
if they do become available, why would they want to come here? Why?
Why would they?
We ain't gonna be competing for shit. We're gonna probably be like somewhere around here if we lucky. Unless, like I said, man, fans better
Cap
hope
money don't mean nothing if nobody wants
Jalen
it.
Johnson better take that jump from god dang it, from Jalen Johnson to LeBron James next year.
He got to.
He gonna have to. He gonna have to be equal to Scotty Barnes and scoring like 22 to 25 per game.
I think with enough usage he can get to 20. He's
I
pretty efficient.
I think he can. Yeah, I think he can average at least 20 to 25.
Yeah, he's pretty efficient for what he's giving us right now.
Yeah, so I really think he can. But also, he's not the number one option. And it's a difference between being the third option and the first or the second option. It's a totally different thing.
He's got a lot of work to do, man. He's
so
he don't got nearly like, I mean, obviously he's not LeBron James. He's not in the same sentence right now.
No.
But like,
hold on, I got a phone call. I'm gonna take it real quick.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
He's not in the same sentence as him right now, for sure. Like he's got to get his ball handling up. Like you can see it when he's playing on the court. He can't really dribble that well, like, you know, around like moving the ball up the court, stuff like that, like as a primary ball handler. So he's got a lot of work to do. And yeah, man, even if a superstar becomes available, man, the assets we got, man, aren't worth, you know, a big player. OKC's got 1 million good picks and actually got good players for a star.
So eventually, they're gonna have to start selling off those picks and those players. Like they're not gonna be able to get everybody. Like Josh Giddey coming up. They're gonna have to make a decision. Are they gonna, you know, look the other way, or they're gonna try to trade them? We got to try to get assets or pick.
Yeah, but they got options.
Assets or player.
I said they're gonna they would go for a star player around Shea Chet. So that just makes more sense with all the picks and players they got. So I mean, I'm saying like other teams.
I don't know if they're gonna go with star player. I personally think the Hawks can go to them and ask. I don't know if they can get a first round for Clint Capella, but they need a center. I was watching. They really don't want Chet to play center. They want him to play power forward. Move Williams to the 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the way they're going, man. Like they're tired of seeing Chet get beat up down there. So they're just like, he plays more like a stretch forward anyway. Just like Victor. That's why you play Zach Collins with him.
Yeah.
And he doesn't play center. He plays power forward. So with guys like Chet and Wembanyama, their skill set is of a small forward or power forward. You know what I'm saying? So a stretch forward. So they want to get a center. I don't know if you can get a weak, late first rounder from them. Their first rounders are late rounds now. So you might be able to do that. Like pull that trigger. See if you can give them Clint Capella or first rounder. I mean, first round is going to be in the top in the bottom half of the 20s. How good they playing this season? They're going to at least make it to the second round. You know, so it's not going to be a very expensive. What's up?
Don't nobody want Clint, bro.
They need a center, man. They're trying.
Who you talking about? My bad. Who you talking about?
No, I'm talking about OKC. They want to move Chet to the 4, man. I was listening to the Thunder, because I've just been going around listening to some of their podcasts.
Yeah, because Chet kind of like to try to be.
Yeah, him and Victor Wembanyama play better at power forward, but they don't have to play against a center who's physically more dominating than the power forward. So, and then they got a more height advantage too. So, you got a player like that who plays more like a small forward or a power forward. Then you want to get. That's the type of center you want. Now, obviously, with Adams hurt, if you're playing with Adams, your plan was to play Adams with him until he got hurt for the entire season. Getting Clint Capella on a cheap deal, You don't know if Adams coming
the
back
thing.
being healthy.
That's the
Huh?
thing. Clint ain't cheap.
It's cheap
I
nowadays.
mean, relatively,
For
he
now,
is
for
cheap.
nowadays, 18 million. That's a cheaper contract.
No, Clint made
cheap deal.
22 million.
22. I thought he was at
That's still,
18.
that's still cheap.
No, he made 22, and he owed 22 next year.
I mean, for
They
starting
don't.
center,
They don't want. They don't want to
side.
take that money on. They can go get. They could probably find something way cheaper than that. Why would they take that money on? You know, they still got players they got to sign too. So why would they take that money?
I mean, I don't know why they would take it, but I mean, shoot, I mean,
Man,
do us a favor, man. I know Slink could get it done.
If
I don't know if
somebody
Landry
wanted to give us a first round pick for Clint, he would have been gone already. Ain't nobody offering that shit. They look at that money. They're like,
shit, bro.
oh, we good. We can
Ain't
find
wrong
somebody.
about that.
We can find somebody off the street to do what Clint does.
Yeah, that's the big problem, bro. There's no trades out there, man.
No,
there's no trades, man, and it's crazy. There's no one.
And the year where our guy, the top free agent, but like I said, they could trade him, but hey, we're gonna do a lot of more losing.
Like I said, I'm giving Landry some. I'm still giving Landry his time, bro. But I gotta see what these trade because they're gonna make. It seems like they're gonna make some move, but I gotta see what it is. That let us know a direction at least.
Young player and picks that let you know we done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think we're done anyway.
You ain't gonna get nobody back as good as Murray. I'm telling you that now.
Well, I think, bro, if we don't, well, this is a thing, bro. If we don't make a move, we're gonna miss the playoffs anyway. I think.
Yeah,
so it doesn't really
make a move to do what? Go on the plane and get waxed in 6 games again?
Hell no. I don't know. I think we just kind of, like Larry said, we just kind of screwed for the immediate future. Probably because of a multitude of factors. One, inexperienced GM. They probably ain't giving them no deals. Two, we don't really own no picks. Next 3 years after this one, and we ain't really got a way to get good players. So I don't know, man. I gotta see the trades Landry make.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that, man. He ain't no good, bro. He ain't no good. But hey, family, I'm gonna go ahead in the chat, man. In the stream, bro. Just want to come hang out, talk a little bit of Hawks with y'all, man. Don't forget tomorrow. I think we play tomorrow night, man. It's gonna be late for some of y'all. I think the game started 10 o'clock Eastern. I think
10 o'clock. Who we playing?
Golden State. I think
it's not that bad, bro.
I think we got Golden State tomorrow. But I'm gonna be here to watch the game, man. That post game live though, I don't know. That might have to be the following day. But salute to everybody who tapped in. Salute my guy Dane for chopping it up with your boy. Salute for Larry coming on. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way up out of here, man. And it's your dog, man. Hawks up. Hopefully, Landry and them don't fucking fuck us over. Peace.
Hopefully both know.